I'm Dan Galusha, and welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. We're in the studio where we edit all of the Dan's Fishing Tales and Shootin' Plink episodes. And what we're going to be doing is some shooting inside. It's cold outside, so we're going to be inside, and yes, it's going to be safe. I mean, that's the one thing about if you're going to be shooting inside, make sure you know where everybody is, and in my case, it's just me and my dog. And Pepper loves shooting, so he'll sit and he'll watch. And you want to make sure that you got the decent background and everything else that you got set up. And I've got this for this. And then first off, I'm going to show you what we're going to be shooting at. This is put out by Umarex. It's a target system. It's a reset system, actually. You shoot these two white ones you see there on the side, and then you shoot the big orange one in the middle, and that resets it. I've been shooting at it, been having a ball with this. One of the best traps I've seen. It really traps the pellets. The one thing though, you never, ever shoot a BB at anything like this. If you're going to be doing some indoor shooting with BBs, well, we're going to talk about that in another episode of Shootin' Plink. This is strictly going to be pellets. And like I said, I've got a box set up, which you can see here in the photo. And with this set in it, and it's a heavy box, it has packing paper in it. Behind that it has what they call egg carton packing. It's got that, and behind that is another board. And if I want to, which I really don't need to, I can put a piece of plywood between that. And I'll tell you that right now the pellets aren't going to get past this. And if you happen to miss this thing, they're not going to get past that packing paper either. I'll guarantee you that. And that's a heavy box we got too. And what I'm going to be shooting with is a couple of different guns. The one is, both of these are favorites of mine. This is the Umarex Browning Buckmark, and this is an actual Browning Buckmark sight. This is the one that came off of my regular powder, actual Browning Buckmark. And it works great on this thing, but I don't know, it might be off just a little bit. I'm just not too sure. I'm going to be shooting RWS Hobby pellets. And I happen to find a can. Not many of them left, so I'm kind of guarding them. That's about all I've got left of those RWS. Got to get some more of those. They're really good pellets. And I'm not going to use my Powerball pellets. Those are definitely special. The other gun I'm going to be shooting is this setup. This is my old favorite, cheapest rifle I got, cheapest air rifle. It's an NXG, an Umarex NXG. I just love this little thing. It's lightweight. And the nice thing about shooting this inside, it's a rifle, yes, and I'm not going to be shooting my high-powered ones in here. This one I can pump it up to 2 pumps, and that's enough. That's plenty. I can shoot at 10 yards with that, and I can still hit it. And we're probably going to be shooting around 7 yards, I'd say, with maybe 5 with the pistol, and then 7 to 10 with this. I've got the Axeon scope on here, red dot scope, and that just, boy, you talk about a match. That thing is really a matchup. It's a great unit together, and we're going to be shooting at that thing. And so why don't we take this in there, put it into the area where I got it, and then we're going to take some shots, and we're going to come back and talk a little bit about it. Okay, that was a buck mark. Now I'm going to set up and go with the NXG, the rifle. So I'm going to move back just a little bit. I shot this at about 7 yards. Might go back to about 10 with the rifle and see how we do with it. Well, you've seen how it shot this thing. It did a pretty good job of it. It didn't take me long to get the the target's all shot and right back at it. This thing, I mean, it's just really, it's a super gadget. It really traps. One of the best traps I've seen, as far as when those pellets go into there. I think maybe you can hear them. Yeah, you can hear them in there. And I mean, when they're, that thing really traps them good. And of course, the guns I was shooting with, it don't take long to line them up. This one was, again, I used the Browning bug mark. That was the first one that I was shooting. I was shooting at probably somewhere around 5 to 7 yards in there. And then this one I moved back to about 10 yards, and that's the maximum. I've got 10 meters, but I'm not able to get back there right now. But I can get into about 9 to 10 yards right now with this and squeeze in there. And this Axeon, it is so dead on that every time I put it on there, I could just about know that I was going to hit one of these things, even though they're small. And you can tell they're not a real big target. I mean, take a look at that. You can see my hand there by it. Those aren't real big. But you know, if you're good enough with it, you're gonna be able to hit them. There's no problem. And again, make sure you got plenty of protection. Everything. I've got that inside a box, because if, say, for some reason I would hit this where it might bounce off, it should hit the sides of that. But otherwise, you're going to be coming right into there, and you know, I've got it really set up safe. That's all I can say. And always be aware, if you have other people in the house, be aware of where they're at. And if you have a basement, well, I would say go to the basement. That's a very good spot. Some people have their own little setup out in the garage or something that's heated up. I mean, that works great too. But I don't have that luxury. I've got a 1-floor house. That's it. Just a regular old ranch house. And that's what I have to do. And like I said, it's just me and the dog anyway. And Pepper, he just sat back there and watched. I'm surprised that we didn't get a lot of barking out of him, but we didn't. And as I said, this little Umarex pellet trap reset target thing is just really nice, and I recommend it. You know, this is good for outside or inside. Doesn't make any difference which way it is. It's a good target, and the nice thing about it is you fire at it, as you've seen, you knock them up, hit that one in the middle, and down they come, and you can go again and just shoot them, and there's no problem at all. And if you've got something that's got like several round magazine to it, hey, that's just super, you know, just great. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.